Hello, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're watching this live, comment, or even if you're watching the recording, comment what's your favorite oil. So mine is forever frankincense. I just am in love with frankincense. Yeah, so let's get started. First of all, I'm very, very excited that you are joining, if you're joining me today, whether it is live or a recording. So this is our agenda for today. Hi, Savita. How are you? I'm so glad you're joining in. So I wanted to start. Hi, Angela. I'm so excited you guys are here. So I wanted to start with a brief meditation. And then we would I'd go in introducing myself, and we'll introduce what is stepping into this power thing, what is this exactly, and what to expect going forward. And I want this to be interactional, so ask questions. I really want this to be a two-way street. So I thought of starting with a meditation because meditation is such a big part of my daily life that I don't think I can do anything without kind of tuning into that bigger piece, the universe, God, divine, whatever you want to call it. So I thought of starting this with a meditation. It's a very brief meditation, so you're welcome to close your eyes. I'm going to close my eyes or keep it open, but kind of keep your attention inwards. And once we're done, I'll just invite you to come back into the room. So start by just, closing your eyes and keeping your attention inwards. Start by taking some deep breaths in, kind of deep belly breaths. And then let it out with your mouth. Kind of letting go of all the tension that you might have carried in through the day. And as you're doing that, kind of imagine a golden colored light or silver light, whatever calls out to you, kind of washing all over your body from head to toe. And with every breath, you're releasing anything that is not serving you anymore. Now imagine from the soles of your feet, from the soles of your foot, roots going deep into the earth, which is pulsating with life. The core of the earth is pulsating with life, and as your roots from the soles of your feet reach the earth, the core of the earth, you can just feel the energy from Mother Earth kind of coming in through those roots, all the way through the soles of your feet, kind of into your body, filling your body with energy, filling your body with that light of life. All the way from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head. So you're receiving this light from above, the golden light or the silver light, and then from Mother Earth, you're receiving the energy from the earth that has given us life. And keep breathing as you're doing this, letting go of anything that is not of service to you anymore. And notice how you're feeling. Notice any body sensations. And without any judgment, let it be, inviting in that light to shine in those places in your body, in your emotions, wherever it is, whatever is being held, kind of shining that light in it. Asking whether it's ready to be released, and if it is, releasing it. And from this place of stillness, ask yourself this question: what am I here on this planet for? What is my bigger purpose? Why am I here? What am I meant to do? Who am I meant to serve? Because every one of us is on this planet for a reason. We all have a purpose. And even if you don't have answers to these questions right now, sit with it. And after our session is over, you can write down whatever came to you. Or if you have a pen and paper handy, write them down right now if things are coming up for you. Because we all have a purpose. We're all meant to do something very unique. That is why we are here, especially in at this time on this planet. There's a reason why we're all here. So trust that reason and keep asking that question. And that purpose is beyond us. It's beyond our little families. It's beyond what I want personally. It's something to do for the larger good. Take some deep breaths in. This is a very short meditation, so whenever you're ready, you can come back here. And open your eyes. It was very short, but I just could feel the energy of doing this. Hi, Angela. I'm so glad you all are here. Okay, so we're going to start. We're going to go forward from this. Whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching the recording, I want you to do this meditation as often as you can. You know, in your own words, you don't have to play my recording, but I think it would be nice to kind of look back into what is the bigger purpose we're here. Oh yes, you do. That's right, Angela. Yes, it's so true. I have two Angelas here. Yay! Angels, my little angels. Sorry, as I've gotten older, I can't see very clearly, so I'm like, what? What is that? Oh, thank you, Savita. Thank you. I feel grounded too. I love that meditation. I kind of let the universe kind of talk through me, and this whole session is going to be like that. I'm just going to talk, letting the universe speak through me. So I wanted to start by introducing myself. I know some of you know me, some of you don't. So I'm Padma Ali, and I used to be a full-time psychotherapist for almost 20 years, and a series of life incidents happened from me being very, very sick, very ill for many years, and my husband having a cancer history, and then having two children. It really made me pause. It made me pause to think, how can I use my gifts and talents in a way that I can reach a larger number of people? And as a therapist, it's more one-on-one. I was making a difference. Obviously, I did that work because I wanted to transform people's life. But something about these incidents made me start to think, what is my bigger purpose? How can I reach more people? How can I make a difference in the larger world? And I also, on a more personal reason, I wanted to start thinking about how to not trade my time for money. Because every hour that I worked is when I got paid. If I didn't do that hour of work, I did not get paid. And with small children, I wanted to be home with them. I also wanted to give, they are my priority at this point in life. This is my season. I wanted to take care of them. So I also wanted to spend time with them. And then I also was thinking about the times I was ill when I couldn't show up at work and I didn't get paid. Thankfully, I had a husband who could support us, but what about families that don't have the luxury, right? So these all got me thinking. And even though, you know, as a therapist, I had so much training. I mean, I have so many trainings under my belt. Anyone who knows me, you know, like I'm always like, let's go get trained. Let's go get more trainings under my belt. I still hit that psychotherapist ceiling. So I could only charge a certain amount, and, you know, it's still time for money. And when I was pregnant with Anish, I got introduced to Young Living. And you all know, right? The products and the oils are amazing. I fell in love with them, like completely and madly in love with them. And it was exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for something natural to support our family, given our family history. And it is just fantastic. Yes, I know, right? Like we all love Young Living. This is why we're all here. And it was by accident that I discovered that Young Living was a network marketing company. It's pretty hilarious. 2.5 years into it, I kind of was like, I was telling my mom about it and I signed her up and I got this check from Young Living. Could you believe it? Like 2.5 years after using the oils is when I discovered that there was a business side to it. It was a network marketing company. It's pretty hilarious. It is. And I kind of wrote it off. I was like, oh, this is a one-time thing. This is great. My mom's enjoying it. Forget it. Like I have no intention of doing this as a business. I really thought I had to chat people up. I had to go sell something. And I did not think I had it in me. I really didn't have that in me. And I didn't think I could do anything like that. But we all know, like when you love something, you can't help but talk about it. You can't help but share. Like it's just part of being human. We want to help people. And that's what happened. And thankfully, our team, our bigger team had a good plug and play system where it was very easy to get started, like a good mentor. So it made a huge difference in getting started with this whole thing. And honestly, like getting involved with this business is probably the best decision I've made on so many levels. Making a bigger difference for the bigger good, for the larger population that I can reach. And personally, like so much self-growth and development, like goodness, I thought I'd worked on myself. Oh no, starting this business made me look at how many layers and layers and layers of work I still had to do on myself, and I still do. It's pretty amazing. I wouldn't be here today. Like I could not do this, what I'm doing with you guys. No way. Yes, I know you can all relate to that one, right? And the best part is I'm still helping people, which is what I felt very called to doing as a therapist. And I'm making a huge difference in their lives. I'm having so much fun. I'm learning new things. And the most amazing thing, the income is limitless, like limitless. There's no time for trading money anymore. So this is great. This is why it just kind of, I can't help but do this. So here's the thing, right? All of us are here for the shared connection of well-being, wanting everyone to live a healthy lifestyle and living well, not only us, but people around us. And I know for a fact that every time you use an oil or use a Young Living product that you have a win for, you are thinking about like, who else in my life can benefit from this? Aren't you? Like, isn't that like just comes naturally, right? Like, oh, I can't focus right now. And then I use peppermint and then I'm like all focused. And then if someone talks to you about like, oh, I'm so tired today. Aren't you thinking about like how peppermint can help them? It's just part of human nature. We want to help. We want to make a difference. That's just how we're programmed. And I guarantee you, like that's just part of how we work, right? But if you're like me, or if you were like me, you might have had a lot of objections to doing this. I had so many objections. It's hilarious at this point when I think about it. I was like, oh my God, people are going to run away from me. People are going to think I'm taking advantage of them. People are going to think I'm salesy. Like these were my biggest concerns. Like I really want, it's still part of my concern. Like people are going to think I'm taking advantage of them. I'm trying to like sell something and take it and make them feel just doing it for me. And they would think I'm this crazy oily lady. and I was scared to death about like doing this as a business. And the other piece was, I have 2 small children, like, so I can understand, like, there's not much of time left. Everybody has their own life. Everybody probably has their own profession and things that they're doing. And they're like, I don't have enough time. Like, I don't know if I can do this. The list goes on and on and on, right? And it's only in the last 6 months, I would say, that I really owned doing this. Just today. I mean, just in the last 6 months, I feel like I could do this. And you know why? It's because I could tap into the bigger purpose. I could really see why I am doing this. I tapped into my why. So cliched, but I tapped into my why. And my why is that I want every home around me to be chemical free. I have been on the other side. I know what it's like to have a partner who has had cancer. I know what it's like to be bedridden. I know what it's like to be so stuck, right? And I want this for people. I want people to know there's a one place, one-stop shop that you can get all these needs met. You can support your family's well-being. You can have a chemical-free lifestyle. You can be free in your wellness journey. And we are exposed to so much crazy toxins, and Young Living for me is like a one-place stop. Are there other companies out there that have good products? Probably, but what makes Young Living stand out for me is like they have their mission, which matches my mission, which is wellness, purpose, and abundance. I believe in wellness. I have a purpose. I want to make a difference in people's life. And the last piece, abundance. With being on this wellness journey, you can also make an income. You can have financial freedom. Who on earth doesn't want that, right? So if you're already on that journey of health and wellness, and you have a purpose, and you can also make some income supporting your family doing that, why on earth would you not want to do that? Thank you, Angela. I love that. Yes, it's so true. Like all the hearts and the thumbs up, right? Like this is so true. This is why I love Young Living. And I want this for people around me. I so want this for everyone around me. So, if you have questions, if you have anything, feel free to write them down as we're talking. I want to now digress a little bit into why I'm calling this stepping into your power. It just came to me, that name for our business just came to me. And one of the reasons why it just felt so connected to my heart was our group is mainly women, and as women we have the ability to make a huge difference, and as women we also hold ourselves back. It's just what is there. And if we stepped into our power and connected as a tribe, oh my goodness, what a difference we can make. And stepping into our power means getting rid of your negative beliefs, being who you are, being authentic, being true to yourself, and just showing up in the world as you. These are not my words. I can just feel these downloads coming. Like this is just, this is why it feels like stepping into your power. Like I want to help women connect with themselves and show up in the world like that, and do the business from that place. Or forget the business, like just show up in the world from that place and make a difference. Make a difference in your family, make a difference in the people around you by just being you. The business comes secondary. Yes, it's first connecting with yourself and showing up in the world and from that place. And for me, it means doing this business, spreading the word of health and wellness and mindfulness and connection with the divine. Like that's what I want. Yes, strength. Yes, I agree, Angela. So true. And my hope is that you will find your power no matter where you are. Okay, so I'm going to step into a little bit about the more practical aspects. So many people are like, I don't want to do the business. I have a few friends or family. I love the oils. I want to share with them, but I do not right now. Don't have the capacity. Don't know what it means. I don't want to take one more thing on. And if you are in that category, I'm here to help. I'm here to lock arms with you, and we can do that. Just whoever you want to help. If you want to know how to do that, I'm here for you. I'll help you with this very, very small practical details. And if you have that vision, I'm here for you. And if you're in the other category where I just want to try it out. I don't know how much time I can commit. I want to do it part-time, maybe even less than that, because that's all I can do right now. I'm here for you. This is your journey. I'm here to support you as your friend, as your mentor, as your guide. So I'm here with you in any capacity that you need. You can take it slow or fast, totally up to you. If you want to do it full time, I'm here with you as well. That's why I started this whole corner, this whole, the fourth Tuesday of the month is dedicated for this. So what can you expect from this whole stepping into your power thing? We'll talk about how to share from a heart-centered way. I'm not a big fan of all the MLM tactics, not at all. For me, relationships are number one, they are the key. They are the most important thing to me, and I want to share how you can do it from a heart-centered way, where it doesn't feel salesy, where it doesn't ever feel like you are trying to push something down someone's throat. I don't buy that. I don't like that. I'll teach you how to do it without feeling like you have to do something sleazy to get this going. And part of doing this business also means looking into yourself, looking into how you can grow as a person, looking into where you're holding back in your life. Because where you're holding back in your life, you might be holding back in all areas of your life, right? So I want to help you find that place of where you're holding yourself back so you can get freedom, whether you choose to do this business or not. This is part of this work. And then thirdly, I want to simplify the whole process, because sometimes, it can feel pretty complicated when you look at all the Young Living stuff. It can feel pretty complicated, and I'm here to simplify the whole thing. We'll make it as simple as we can to help you get started. And there's so much power, like I said, in learning as a tribe and linking arms with each other, especially as women, as a tribe of women. Oh my goodness, it's so exciting, and it's so fun, and it's so powerful. So give me a yes if you believe in the power of the tribe. Give me a yes. Hi, Geeta. So that is number one. Yes. I love that. All the hearts. Finally, I'm here as a guide, a mentor, and step in when you need me, when you need help. I'm here for you. If you want me to back off, I'll back off. This is your journey. I'm really here to support you on this path. Okay, now share with me how this is all landing for you. If you want more details, what it means to own a Young Living business, or if you've had enough and we can talk about another time, tell me where you're at, and then we can go further. If not, I'll just continue a few more details about the more practical aspects of what does sharing really mean, or what does doing a Young Living business really mean. I'm gonna take I have my tea here, I have my sleek tea. I'm gonna drink some tea. I love this sleek tea. If you have not tried it, I think it's out of stock right now, but I think it'll come back in February. I kind of stocked up a while ago. Okay, so let me just share what it means to do a Young Living business, and then we can go into more details afterwards. We're almost done. So what does owning a Young Living business really mean? Number one, you're your own boss. It's like owning your own company. It is your company. People do not buy the oils for Young Living. They first buy it for you because they know you, they trust you, they buy it for you. So it is like it's an entrepreneurial business. It's your business. It's not a storefront business, but it's your business. And so they are coming to learn from you. They're not buying Young Living because Young Living, they don't know anything about Young Living, right? So just think about how you got started with Young Living. It's because either someone told you about it and you trusted them, or you trusted me, and that's how you got started, right? So this is your business, number one. So it's a legitimate business. If you have more questions about it, I can give you some resources about how this whole business model works and why is it legitimate. Right? So you grow at your own pace. You set the hours. You decide how much you want to work. There's no pressure from anybody. You don't have a boss. You get to do your own thing. That's the best part of it, right? So you decide how many hours you want to work, whether you want to work part-time, whether you want to work full-time, whether you want to work 5 hours a week, whether you want to work 10 hours a week, or you want to work 5 hours a month. It's your choice. You decide how you want to do it. There's no pressure whatsoever. Like I said right up front, I'm here with you to support you on your journey, not to dictate how many hours you need to work. And the best part about this business is that we grow as a team. The more I help someone grow in their business, the more I grow. And there is no limitation. It's like, for example, Angela, who's also doing the business, like she can surpass me in the rank or making income. Like it's not dependent at all on me. It depends on how much work you are willing to put in, and you'll grow. Okay, so did you know that to do the third point, did you know that to do the investment it takes to do this business is only $160, which comes in the form of your kit? I mean, like which business can you start with $160? It is fantastic, right? Yeah, that's it. Your membership with the premium starter kit gets you into doing the business. You can do the business with just that. And after that, you only need to spend 100 PV or $100 a month to get the commission. That's right. And we motivate and support and inspire each other. So true, Angela. It's very, very true. Like that's the part of growing as a team. We all support each other and help each other grow. So the $100 a month is all it takes to continue to make commissions or to make a viable income. And the $100, you're not like giving it to Young Living. You're buying products, you're buying oils, you're using it for you and your family. So it's like an investment. You're spending the money for you, and you get to earn money from that. So for example, like, if I spend, like this month, if I spend 100 and I enrolled 5 people, then I get to make $250. So it's like I spend 100, but I make $250, so I make extra $150. So I'm just giving you a random example of that. And so the investment is very low in comparison to other businesses. Since we're talking about money, since we're talking about income, the business part of Young Living, I will post the income disclosure. Hi, Stephanie. So Stephanie, we're just talking about what it means to have a Young Living business. And transparency, for transparency's sake, I am an executive, and you can see in the income disclosure statement what it means to be an executive and how much income you make. And right now my oils are paid for every month, and I have leftover stuff to do other things. So, and at this point, I'm choosing to invest all the money, extra money I make from after spending it on my oils, to back into the business, because I want to give back the business. The business feels like my baby. It's my third baby. I love this business, and it's really like my third child. And the days that I can't spend on doing my business because I'm spending on other 2 children, I feel sad. So yes, so I'm investing back in that, and I'm investing back in you guys because I want to give back. Yay, I love the hearts. Thank you, guys. The fifth part of this is that it's willable. Did you know that you could write a will for your business? Meaning, say for example, something happened to me. My business goes on, and all the money that continues to be made, because this is a network marketing company, my children will get the benefits from it. Isn't that amazing? Like long after I'm gone. So this is a willable. This was such a pull for me. It's like, okay, I can leave a financial legacy for my children. Yes, it is so fantastic. This is why I fell in love with the business model, and Young Living is so freaking generous, guys. It's so generous with their compensation plan. I can't even begin to tell you. It's fantastic. So as we start to wrap up for today, I want to know, if you're interested or vaguely interested or wanting to pursue this part-time, full-time, just like sharing with your friends and family, just kind of getting your feet wet, PM me, comment below, and also let me know if you want a separate group for the business where we can go more in depth into any of these things. I also wanted to be part of this group, a little bit part of this group, because that is part of what Young Living does. It's not just about wellness. It is also about the abundance piece. It's about a lifestyle. And I want to make this part of our group. So we will be talking about these things here. I want to also start a celebration day for the month where we're celebrating everything from celebrating, like, you know, what oils have worked for us to what, you know, what has, like, you know, if someone has enrolled somebody else and brought someone else into our team. Like, I want to do a celebration. We barely celebrate in our life these days, right? Like, we're just kind of going. I want to have a celebration. I want to party. I want to have some time to have fun with you guys. So I'm going to think about different ways that we can do that. And so I kind of digress, but all of those things are going to be part of this group going forward. And if you want, let me just read what you're saying, Angela. Yes. That's true. Yes, it is very rewarding and giving. That's so true, Angela. I so agree. It is so rewarding, and they're so generous. There's so many examples I have of how generous they are, but I'm not going to go into that right now. If you want a group, separate group, we would love that. Yes. Thank you, Stephanie. That's true. One more piece before we end. So by what we can expect from this session, from this 4th Tuesday of the month at 8 p.m., I'm going to show up, and what we're going to be doing is talking about everything from the practical aspects of the business, like, you know, like a little bit about the compensation plan, or a little bit about like what is, how do you share from just with your friends and family, how do you give them the link to get started, like simple things like that, the practical aspects. But also I want to also talk about the more emotional pieces, our limiting beliefs. How do we hold ourselves back in life? I want to bring in speakers who can help inspire us to kind of clear those beliefs and those blockages that hold us back in living life. And that is open to anyone who wants to do the business, doesn't want to do the business. It doesn't matter. Like, it's more about like self-growth, because I think for me, like, I don't think I can do anything without self-growth. I'm always striving to grow. I'm always kind of self-reflecting. I'm always seeing, like, where have I held myself back? How can I get to that place of feeling free? And so yes, you're so right, Stephanie. It applies to every one of us. We all hold ourselves back. Before you came on, I was talking about, like, you know, as women, we don't let our light shine. And I want this group to be a place where we can shine our light and make a huge difference in the world. That is what I want to do. So, and I'm hoping that, and the business is a way to do it, but it doesn't have to be. And yes, thank you. I want our light to shine. Yes. And for that, I'll bring in speakers, or we will do clearing about all those beliefs that hold us back, about fears that hold us back. So, and I also want this to be interactional, which is why I'm showing up live. You know, I want this to be you and I to talk, like, you know, post things here. I want you to be supported by your friends, by our tribe, by our Harmony and Vitality tribe, and come out of our shell. So that's pretty much it. I'm so grateful for you guys. This has been such a blessing to have you all as part of my tribe. And you know, as just a personal story, as a child, I always felt kind of on the fringe of everything and never felt like I belonged. Even though I'm Indian, I felt very out of place in India. Like, it's just kind of strange, right? So I was always kind of wanting to find my people. And with you all here on the shared journey, it feels like I found my people. And I just love the fact that we have this wonderful community of support, and Stephanie's a big part of it. Like, she's been my guide and mentor. Like, you know, I was telling you about the plug-and-place system where we felt supported by my mentors and who have helped me get to this place. Stephanie is one of them. I'm so glad you're here, Stephanie. You have seen me from the other end where I was like, I don't know how to do this, Stephanie. I don't think I can. Like, this is awful. Like, I don't know if I'm cut out for this. And you always told me I could do it, and you've helped support me. And this is what I'm talking about. I feel like I've blossomed from a caterpillar to a butterfly. I'm making a joke, but it is so true. So this is what I want to give back. What Stephanie has done for me and us is what I want to give back to you all. I want you all to also blossom into butterflies. Not that you are not butterflies right now, but you know what, you get the point. All right, you guys, that's about it. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining. So many blessings to you. So much love to you all. And I will see you again back here in a month in this form. I'll show up I'm going to do other lives and all that. You've seen me in my pajamas. You've seen me all dressed up. You're going to see me. You're going to see me here pretty often, but I will show up again the fourth Tuesday of every month. Love you all. Bye. Oh, say hi to Abby too. I'm going to read through all the comments. Sorry, like I was getting distracted, so I haven't read all the comments. I'll comment back. Bye, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Good night.